Hey everybody, this is your graphing interquartile range video, and IQR can be abbreviated for interquartile range. We're going to be finding medians, so we need to have these numbers in order, and if you look up here, you can quickly see these numbers are definitely not in order. So I'm going to put these in order from least to greatest. You can put them in order from greatest to least if you want. Looks like 18's first, and we've got 34 and 38. I'm going to cross these off as I use them so I don't miss any of them. In the 40s, I've got a 47. That looks like that's it. In the 50s, I've got a 54. In the 60s, 61 and 67. I've got a 71. I've got an 84 and a 109. So at this point, I'm going to count, make sure I at least counted all of them. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And then if I count the ones that I've used here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That at least assures me that I didn't miss any. Okay, so let's start with the median. We've got 10 numbers. So if I count over, this is the color you can see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is 54 is the fifth number. And if I do it from the other side, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 64 is the other middle, so my medians are these two guys. So if I add 54 and 61, I'm going to divide those by 2, finding the mean of those two numbers. So if I add those up, I get 115, and I divide that by 2. 2 is in 150 times, and 2 goes into 15 7.5 times, so it's 57 and a half. You can feel free to do the actual division out. So that is so far what we need. So at this point, so we've got the median. So at this point, we've cut these numbers in half. So you have a lower half and an upper half. So let's go to the lower quartile. So basically we're going to find the median of this lower side. Well, there's 5 numbers there. So if there's 5 numbers there, there's one in the middle, right? So this 38 is in the middle of those 5 numbers. That's our lower quartile. This is our median. If I go to the upper set of numbers, here they are. Also 5 numbers there. We split them in half, right? So here's our upper quartile, 71. So we found the median of the bottom half. We found the median of the top half. The extremes are super easy. Lower extreme is the smallest one, and the upper extreme is the highest one, largest one, like so. The big idea here is to find the interquartile range. That is the middle 50%. The middle 50%, that's where most of our information is going to lie and where most of the importance is going to be. So to do that, I take the upper quartile minus the lower quartile. That's very important that we do that. And that is going to be 71 minus 38. And 71 minus 38 is 33. So our IQR in this case is 33. So that's kind of the math that we've been working on. So now we want to graph this thing. So I've got to go from 18 up to 109. So what I might do while looking at this graph down here is I might count by tens. So each line is a 10. Let's see how that fits for us here. I'm going to start at 10 because 18 is our lowest. So I'm going to say 10, 20, 30. I'm going to skip one so I don't smush them all together. 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100, 110. And I don't really need to go any farther because 110 is as far as my information goes. So could I have went by even 5s? I don't know. Let's try it. Let's see. So if you've written that down, you don't need to erase. Let's just see if 5s works. So I'm going to start at 15 because that's pretty close to 18. And this would be 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45. I'm just going to see if this will fit. 50, 55, 60, 65, 70, 75, 80, 85, 90, 95, 100, 105, 110, 115. That actually fits much better. Why am I saying that fits much better? Because I've used the entire graph. So I would like you to graph yours like I have mine there by 5s, please. So if you need a second to pause and fix yours, go ahead. Would it be wrong if you used the tens? It wouldn't be wrong. It just wouldn't fit the whole graph, that's all. Alrighty, so first thing we're going to label is the median. So it's 57.5. So 55, this is 60. So I've got a 57.5 directly between 55 and 60. So I'm going to put it here. I'm going to draw a line. Then we're going to do the lower quartile is 38. So this is 35. This one's 40. So I'm going to go between 35 and 40 for 38. Put a line there also. Upper quartile is 71. Here's 75. This is 70. So 71 is just past there, like so. So we've listed the upper quartile, we've listed the median, and we've listed the lower quartile. Get this out of the way so we don't get confused. What we're going to do once we find this, ladies and gentlemen, is the IQR inside of there. That is the interquartile range, this whole thing, which we know, I guess I should write this, is 50% of our data. So that's the big idea. That's the interquartile range. We've listed that, the middle 50. So I'm just going to get rid of these. These are the ones we've done. Now we got to go with the extremes. So the extremes, I'm going to do a different color. You don't have to. I'm going to do it just so it sticks out a little bit. Lower extremes, 18. So this is 20. 18 is between 15 and 20. So instead of a line, I'm going to put a point here, and I'm going to connect it to the box like so. That shows us that that's as far down as it goes. But let's remember, this is the bottom 25%. Okay, that's the bottom 25%. All right, going the other way, we're going to get to 109. So this is 100 right here. 105, this is 110. So 109 is going to be just this left-hand side of 110. And we connect that to the box poorly. That is our upper extreme. I didn't label the lower extreme. And also to remember that this is the upper 25%. So ladies and gentlemen, that is how you graph your interquartile range. That's how you graph it. Please rewind this as much as you need to complete the homework that goes with it.